guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm coming at you with some 70s inspired makeup, fashion, hair, whatever. Mainly the makeup part, but also I guess equally the hair and fashion part. There's not like tutorial sections for the hair and fashion part. Like there's the makeup part, but it's still in here. I don't know. We're recreating some 70s style in general. That's what I'm going for. That's all that matters. Anyway, so I guess the main trick here is that I'm going to do some 70s fashion-y, whatever style basics using all like modern things. I didn't like go out to a thrift store to find like vintage from the 70s stuff. I do have like one pair of shoes that I bought from a thrift store like years ago, but that's it. Other than that, it's all like more modern day fashion, just kind of the 70s vibe to it. I don't know. Doing decade style videos is a little bit difficult just because fashion over a 10-year period, style in general over a 10-year period can actually change a lot. And you've got like, you always have those few years at the beginning of a decade that still have that influence from the end. Like, you know, 1970, 71, and they're still going to have those 60s influences. And then like 78, 79, you start to see like those little bit of drifting over into what would be 80s. You know, it's like that weird crossover. So you almost need to find what's in the middle if you're looking to like fully just focus on a decade. I don't know. I'm probably rambling now. But I'm just kind of telling you where my research goes, is like trying to figure out what is actually for a decade and not like the crossover parts. Anyway, we need to get some makeup on my face. So 70s makeup was actually super simple because they kept it very natural for the most part, at least for the style that I'm going for. You had the people that did like the disco-y stuff, the punk stuff, you know. You had like all your different genres, I guess you could say. But for the most part, it was very natural makeup. If you're going for like, I don't know, keeping it into my own personal style, I guess. I mean, I do a lot of different styles in general, but when I do like 70s inspired things, I tend to go more for the like bohemian. That was Riley. Yeah, I tend to go for more of like the bohemian hippie version of things. So instead of using like a thick foundation today, I'm just going to go in with some concealer. Alright, so I was using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, I do believe, in the shade Ivory, in case you were curious. I think it's their Fit Me concealer. Not completely sure, it doesn't say, just says Maybelline on it. But it's in the shade Ivory. And yeah, just some super light, natural looking coverage going on. Super strange. Oh, not what I am used to whatsoever. So, now I'm going to go through and do some bronzer. This is the Rimmel Natural Bronzer in the shade Sunshine. And I'm just going to throw that kind of all over the face. Riley's trying to look out the window. That's That's adorable. Alright, and now I'm going to go in with this blush. This is the Fit Me blush from Maybelline in the color medium pink. It's just a nice light blush just to give a little bit of color to the cheeks. Nothing major. Just a nice little bit of natural looking something going on. And then to finish off the face, I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the shade Precious Petals, because natural and glowy was the thing. So we're gonna get our glow on. Are we good and glowy? Maybe a little bit. Alright, and then for eyes, I'm going to go through, I've got this little NYX New York palette, and this was from Ulta, I do believe. I think my mom got it from Ulta, and it's just got all these like nice neutral colors in it. And I'm just going to go through with this like super light ivory shade, put it all over my eyes, and then maybe go with this darker one just very, very lightly over the lid. Their makeup was, like I said, it's very neutral, natural. I mean, there were colors used, but for the most part, it was just very natural. And I know when I think of the 70s, like, I tend to think of, like, I think of like the disco-y stuff for sure, but I also think of like all the hippie things, you know? The 60s tend to give me more of the disco vibes than the 70s. The 70s give me more of those hippie revolutionary type of vibes. And again, that's one of those things where like just the decade crossovers can be just a little fuzzy sometimes. Oh, this is really pigmented. Wow, NYX. Alright, so while my camera was cooling down, I went ahead and put that darker brown eyeshadow on my other eye and just blended them both out. Just, again, the dark brown was way more pigmented than I was expecting it to be, but just doing very neutral, earthy browns on the eyes in general. Nothing crazy and colorful and all that. Anyway, moving on to the eyebrows, I'm going to use just this clear brow gel. Keep them very natural in what they are, but I'd still like to hold them in place a little bit. Fast and simple. And then to finish off the eyes, I'm going to use this Ulta Legendary Lengths Lengthening Mascara. And it is just a brown mascara to keep my eyelashes looking like natural eyelashes, but better. Alright, and then to finish off this super natural 70s inspired look, I'm going in with this Clinique lipstick in the color Glazed Berry. That's what it looks like. I don't even know if they still sell this. I feel like I've had this forever. I probably got it from my mom. So there we go. There's our super natural, it's almost like a nice little like summery, glowy type of look too. But there's our 70s inspired, natural looking, no makeup look. I feel like this part of the 70s was very inspired on just kind of enhancing your natural beauty. Like I said, I'm going for that kind of like boho hippie type of style with makeup and hair and just like what I consider to be very classic 70s style. I said, I feel like the 60s and 70s really cross over a lot as far as the whole like disco era, hippie era, revolutionary type of everything. So I feel like you can kind of pick and choose either way, but like I said before, to me, 60s is way more disco and peace and colorful and whoa, and the 70s are more like earth tones and laid back and flowy and natural and all that stuff. So let me know in the comments down below what you think of when you think of like the 70s, and maybe even what you think of when you think of the 60s. Maybe I'll do that decade next. I'm not really sure. I really like doing these decade style videos though. I think they're a lot of fun. But anyway, going off on a tangent again. This is the finished makeup look. So now let's switch over to some fashion and hair. And that is it for this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if there are any decades you'd like me to try next, leave me a comment down below letting me know, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!